This segment is sponsored by the Thumbs Up guys. Now listen closely, folks. Can a remote or work from home employee get workers' compensation? Very important. Brandon Dawson along with Jeffrey Ward are here with much more. You know, I think a lot of people that know people that work from home would not even think that if they get injured at home while they're working for a company, that they can get workers' compensation. So let's start off with the number one question. Are employees working from home covered by workers' compensation?
Absolutely, yep. Yeah.
Wow.
Working from home is still working. So as long as you are acting within the scope and course of your employment, then you're going to be covered. Now, again, fortunately, a lot of work from home jobs are more sedentary office type jobs, and so we don't see a lot of claims there. So it's not something you see often, but it is one of those new things that you saw post-COVID where that was happening a lot more. We're starting to see a lot more return to work, but there still is about a quarter of the population that is working from home. But again, most of them are desk jobs, so you know the injuries you see there aren't nearly as severe as somebody who's in roofing or heavy manufacturing, contracting, things of that nature.
Yeah, 10 years ago, this was essentially non-existent.
Yeah,
but Brandon's right. With COVID and everything else, people realized the work they were doing in the office could just as easily be done at a desk from their house. And so the work from home scenario has been embraced and continued on. But Brandon's right. It's returning more to work in office, but we do see a lot of people still working from home.
You mentioned you don't see that many injuries at home, but let's talk about those injuries. What are some of the most common ones that you see, injuries at home that would require or need workers' compensation?
Yeah, Brandon nailed it. As long as it's course and scope, it'll be covered. I mean, one you might see, you could still fall at home. You get up from your desk and you go to the bathroom and you trip and fall and injure yourself. That's technically still course and scope. A better example of what's not covered, say you decide to go cut your grass during the day when you were technically on the clock or during working hours.
Darn.
That's not going to be covered because that's not normal course and scope. The mentality you need to have is, would this have happened if I was, or could this have happened if I was sitting at my desk at the office versus at home? Other ones we see, things like carpal tunnel, things like that you might see from typing all day, or maybe something related to the eyes, looking at a screen nonstop. That could just as easily happen in an office as it could, your desk in your living room. So that's the kind of the litmus test on it, where something is covered versus it not being covered would be, could this have happened in the office as well?
People that do have those accidents, a little slip and fall or whatever, I was thinking maybe they should look at the interior of their home, or especially the office where they're working, to make sure that there are no lying down rugs that are there that you may trip over.
Yes, anything you do, like Jeff mentioned, at the office, you want to try to minimize any sort of opportunities for injuries there. If you happen to be lifting some heavy boxes, for work, if you had some big files or something like that, still use proper form. Injuries can happen anywhere, right? And so workers' comp, plain and simple, covers an accident occurring by accident, injury by accident, within the scope and course of employment. So as long as it's there, whether you did it, somebody else did it, it's going to be covered, whether you're at home or you're, at the job.
So should somebody, what do you think about this? Should somebody maybe put some cameras in their office area just in case they do slip?
It certainly would help with, one of the things I always tell people is claims like this are going to have red flags. So just because it happened doesn't mean that the insurance company is going to believe that it happened. So when you say, I tripped and fell over that cord, they're going to go, it seems a little weird. And so they're probably going to deny that claim outright. Most of the time, workers' comp cases like that, where we don't have video evidence or a witness of something like that happening, they're going to deny it originally. And then we're going to have to get to a deposition, and we're going to have to say, has Tom ever had this happen before? Is this, is this his third claim of saying the same thing happened at home? That's going to raise some red flags. But if you had video of it, right, that's obviously going to, refute any, testimony out there. Here's the video, here's what happened.
Witness.
And so usually you don't have a witness at home. If you do, it's going to be a spouse, so they're going to say, well, clearly they're a little bit biased. I don't know if I personally would want cameras all over me, but hey, to each his own.
Just in that room.
Fortunately, it's not a call we get a lot because it's sedentary type duty. A lot of the claims that we handle are, Boeing claims, More manufacturing, roofing, things of that nature are where you see a lot of injuries happen, unfortunately. And again, it's not surprising. If you're a roofer, the chance that you get hurt up there is very high, because if you slip and fall on the roof, well, that you're going to get hurt. If you slip and fall at the office, you might bang your knee, but you're not falling off a 20-foot roof.
Those labor-intensive jobs, Brandon's right, it's where you see it. I mean, there's just more opportunity to get hurt. There's just so little opportunity to truly hurt yourself in a desk job. I mean, they happen. Don't get me wrong.
I've seen them.
They definitely happen. It's just the areas where you could get injured are much smaller compared to a laboring type job.
Exactly.
What should someone do if they are injured at home working?
Contact their employer. You got to report the injury. You have 90 days to report an injury. Put it in writing. Say, hey, here's what happened. Talk to your supervisor and get checked out. If it's emergent, if you're seriously injured, you're allowed to go get emergent medical care without getting prior approval. If it's non-emergent, your employer will say, hey, you need to go to this urgent care. You need to go to this doctor. You need to follow their advice. That's the one thing about workers' compensation is they pay for it, but they get to pick the doctor unless it's that emergent care, which again, that's the guy falling off the roof. They're not calling and saying, hey, which hospital are we supposed to go to? They're getting them immediately to whatever facility needs to provide that medical care.
Absolutely.
But report the injury, make sure that that's filed, and then if you're having issues, if they're denying the claim, if they're any sort of issues like that, give us a call. There's a lot of times where people are working multiple jobs. We can get concurrent employment. So there's a whole host of things that we can help with.
If you're injured, give them a call. Take the direction and the advice of the Thumbs Up guys. We're back right after this.